just a few days after the Summer Game Fest on Thursday, Xbox is up to bat on Sunday, June 11th, with their showcase, the Xbox Showcase, and people are teeing up just how big this needs to be for them. So they're pitching about 2 hours of runtime, no movie or TV show trailers, no 12-month limit on their reveals, and no first-party games have CG trailers. Only in-game footage, engine footage, or in-game with cinematics. So they're teeing up heavy. They're talking some big talk. Let's start with when. How important do you think that this showcase is for the Green brand?
With how like stalematey this quote unquote console war is, I feel like it's important, but I feel like regardless if it's bad or good, like they're still gonna make money off of Game Pass. And that's like a weird way of like putting it. But I think it's super important just because like I think honestly it's important not necessarily because like they need this win, but because PlayStation's showcase wasn't something they can't outdo. I think they can outdo the Sony showcase if they show something of quality. We're gonna see if they have that in them though, because knowing Xbox, I remember the last one that was crazy had and this is it had Slime Rancher 2, which I know people are gonna be like, why is that the one that you're going with? Hey, Slime Rancher 2 is crazy gas. If you haven't played it, you hate yourself. That game is so good. Go treat yourself. Download Slime Rancher 2 now on Game Pass. Anyways, they announced that. I think like Grounded, like it was like that showcase where I was like, wow, they announced like some pretty cool stuff. But it's also one of those things where it's like they might not really have a lot to show because they're too busy worrying about they're too busy at the end of the day worrying about like Activision. Like they have so many other problems going on that I don't know if they have any real like if they're gonna really wow us to the way PlayStation does for a long time. Because when I was thinking about this the other day, I'm like, what are the ramifications of having like of not knowing who you're owned by for like 2 years or like a year and some change? Like as a Call of Duty developer, does that slow down the process? Because I feel like it has to. It has to affect it in some capacity. Like for Blizzard, does it change the way you guys do things? It has to. So like I don't know how much damage this deal has done to their IPs, but unless like Bethesda has some heat, which I genuinely don't think so. I feel like Bethesda is like how do I put it? Bethesda is like Brett Favre in his like later years, like retire already. Like I feel like that's how they're kind of taking game development. It's like they know we're gonna sell no matter what because Xbox is footing the bill. We can kind of do what we want. Like so, I don't know. I'm not really like expecting a lot from them. I want them to blow me away, but if they don't, I'm gonna be like, hey, it is what it is.
All right. I will direct that same question back to you, King. How important is you thinking this showcase will be for the Green brand this year?
Um, I think it will be like important to an extent. I think they don't have like Xbox at this current moment in time have everything to prove, right? So I think if they could bring out like some solid Starfield, some solid Fable, and like maybe one other title, and then they could literally fill the rest of it with shit. But like I feel like people would appreciate those titles, and that would put them in a better standing. Like I'm actually looking forward to watching it. I don't know. I have no idea about the contents, but I'm just looking forward to watching it and hoping that they can kind of do something true to Xbox.
Word. I hear it. I hear it. Now, I will say it is very important for them. Just in the grand scheme of how this year's, I guess, showcase have been so far. Again, in my opinion, PlayStation didn't give the best account to themselves. They had some good stuff, but it wasn't the blowaway show that I thought would be like, oh, it doesn't matter what anybody else does. They got stuff solidified for the year. They're good. Like that was the best showcase. Nobody's gonna think about anything else. It wasn't that. So I think the opportunity for Xbox to really, again, showcase, hey, like this is us. Like we you know what I'm saying, we've been down for the moment, but we will bounce back type of thing. And I'm glad that they set these precedents of those details where they said, hey, there's going to be no 12-month limit on these reveals. You know what I'm saying? I think they put themselves, they try to be too transparent sometimes. You know what I'm saying? At least on this front, in terms of actual business stuff, I'm actually glad that they are transparent. But in terms of this, where it's like, you know, the spectacle of the show, you don't have to be that super tight in a box and tell them, hey, this is exactly what you're going to see. This is all this stuff, XYZ. You're going to get everything in the next 12 months, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to be Nintendo and try and give everything in the next 12 months. And you don't have to be super, you know, aloof or just like ethereal with your explanation. You can be somewhere in the middle. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? Leave a little bit of ambiguity and whatnot. But that, and I really like that they said, again, we want to give you, again, like no CGI. We want to give you, you know what I'm saying, at least you're going to have real in-engine or in-game footage at any degree for all of our first-party stuff. So I do like that they're making that a sticking point. I like that level of clarity.
Yeah, it shows that they have like a level of seriousness.
Yeah, they're not bullshit. They're not going to show us the damn movie trailer at the end of a showcase. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So that immediately scores some points for me. I'm sorry, I'm shameless, but that immediately has some points scored in my book. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping that this is like a 2021 style showcase to where, you know what I'm saying, without the 12-month, you know what I'm saying, barrier, they just show game. They just, you know, bombard. We have 2 hours.
Would definitely benefit from doing that.
Yeah, we have 2 hours plus the Starfield showcase, man. Bang it out. Give us game. I think, actually, I'm not sure what the skew is, because they said it's about 2 hours of runtime, but I don't know if it's half Xbox, half Starfield. I don't know if it's that, because the Starfield one's attached to it. So I don't know if it's like directly after the show or whatever. I forget the breakdown, but in any case, it needs to be game after game after game, gameplay reveal, in-engine, or, you know what I'm saying, in-game, some CGI, bang it out. This needs to be a bombardment. We need to see a lot of stuff. And again, you guys touched on it a little bit before, but I'll go back in on it. I need to see some Fable. Where the hell is Fable? Give me some sign of life from Fable. Give me some sign of life from Perfect Dark. Isn't alive? Please tell me. You know what I'm saying? That would be nice. What else, man? Starfield, we're automatically gonna see. Give us some like actual dynamic gameplay and colors, please. I need some signs of life on that. What else, man? Avowed would be great to see. Avowed would be 100% wonderful to see. I would absolutely love that. And outside of that, I think just show us the art of the possible, man. Just show us what you guys can have up your sleeve over the next several years. You know what I mean? I think this is the time where Xbox has an opportunity to really showcase, hey, you know, we did have some things in the past that didn't pan out, but we're gearing up for some really big shit in the future. And here you know what I'm saying, here's a glimpse into that. Don't put that 12-month limiter on it. I'm glad that they removed that, because at least it gives them a bigger fighting chance to have people look at Xbox from a holistic, hey, this is what's coming down the pike. This is what's coming down the pipeline and stuff like that. And just see the vision, because there could be some big stuff that they got cooking up that's just going to be probably a year or two out. You know what I'm saying? Year or two plus out. But like, they need all the help they can get. So they need to amass all the momentum and just, hey, this is what's possible on our side. This is what we're bringing from our side to really wow people. And they need all that firepower, man. If they have to show Elder Scrolls early, they won't do it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, if they have to go that deep into the bag, do it. Hellblade 2, give us an early release date. You know what I'm saying? Give us that release date. Is it coming end of summer or something like that? Let us know now. You know what I mean? I think those things will happen. And at least that intention will be made. Like, yo, we want to show you everything that Xbox has to offer, not just in a 12-month span, not just what's coming in the next 12 months, but what we really can provide from here into the near future to really stake our claim. Like, yo, we're here to stay. We're here to actually, you know, really make shit happen. And we're here to make really good experiences, because when it comes down to it, that's the last piece of the puzzle that they need to solve and prove to everybody exists. They do have games. So I need it. And also another Gears would be nice. Another Gears would just be nice. I keep saying it every few episodes, but Gears, please. That would be cool. But that's just me. Why not Gears?
They ain't gonna do that. No way.
I think they will. Coalition's been pretty quiet. almost too quiet.
Being Dave Bautista DLC.
Hey man, hey. He's open now. There's some wiggle room now. All right. You know what I'm saying? I would personally love the Batista Bombs Locust. I'm cool with that. I'm all good with that stuff. But hey, I do think this is a very pivotal show for Xbox. Honestly, with or without the Activision Blizzard, you know what I'm saying, merger deal, whatever you want to call it, this needs to be a year that shows, yo, we can run those games with people, bro. They have to. Like, this is a must. This year is a must for them to prove that they have games coming down the pipeline, or else it's a foregone conclusion. They lost. You know what I mean? So just put up or shut up. Just put up or shut up. You got to show us the games. Show us the games.